Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Match. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Okay, hello there. Hello to our senior high school learners. So good afternoon. So it's Tuesday, it's Choose English Day. It is a new and an amazing day. So welcome to another fun-filled and exciting learning session in oral communication. So together, we will learn and win with Tutor Alvin. So this is our pilot episode for quarter 2 of oral communication in context. So where are our viewers? Okay, so let us all welcome the second quarter with optimistic hearts and minds. Yeah, and so congratulations for passing the first quarter of oral communication. So ayan, so we have our students, okay, as well as our oral comm teachers from the different SDOs here in the Philippines. So, before we begin, so I would like to greet and say good afternoon to all our live viewers in our ETUlay online tutorial session, to our active and participative learners, supportive parents and guardians, and of course to our unstoppable co-educators and administrators, okay, from the Department of Education. So hello, I hope you're doing great. So we're live at DepEd, the Facebook page of DepEd EdTech Unit, and also in the YouTube channel of DepEd EdTech. So, um, as what I've said, this is our first episode for our quarter two. Ayan. So, good afternoon to our viewers sa ating mga early birds. So, Rizanet Bautista, good afternoon. Please mention your name of your schools. Ayan. So, we have also good afternoon to John Carlo Malyari. So, for this quarter, we'll be having 8 episodes with 8 different very exciting topics. So for our first quarter, we'll be talking about the types of communicative strategy. Okay, the types of communicative strategy. So ayan, so hello to our students from Santa Maria National High School, SDO Pampanga. Okay, so hello there, Mark Gabriel, Abigail Sula. Ayan, so good afternoon. So just enjoy our educational show. So our targets for this session is focused on first, we will be identifying the various types of communicative strategies and use acceptable, polite, and meaningful communicative strategies in various communicative situations. So you just have two simple goals, and I do expect that we will all be achieve this objectives or targets. So hello to Ma'am Maricar Tolentino, okay, the oral com teacher of San Matias National High School. Hello, Ma'am Maricar. So I hope our students are enjoying this. We'll learn a lot to this fun-filled learning experience. To Eunice Nicole Malyari, good afternoon. So let's think first. Now, let's have this situation as a brain starter. Due to the pandemic, your family moved back to the province and you needed, okay, to transfer school. You know no one. How would you make friends? Yan, I want to know your answers here. You are a transferee and I hope some of you, okay, experience this one. Is particularly this time of pandemic na nagsiuwian from the city, pumunta sa mga provinces to maybe to live, okay, to live there. And the effect could be you'll be transferring also school. And on that new school, you know no one. So how would you make friends? Can I know your answer on our comment section? So hello to Dizon Raylin of 12 Gas A1 San Matias National High School. Yan, sa mga students natin from Kaibiga High School, good afternoon. Saang province ang Kaibiga High School? Will you please let me know para ma-shoutout natin ang inyong province and your division? Okay. On that situation, how would you make friends? Ayan, hello to Sir Marino Dimarukut of Masantol High School. So hello, sir. So happy viewing, and please invite your students and let us all together learn the types of communicative strategy. To Gia Manansala Reyes, good afternoon. Ayan, so Teresa, magandang hapon. Okay, from Caloocan City. Okay, ang Kaibiga High School, tama ba? So, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. So, based on this situation, how would you make friends? So, according to Marvin, connect to others. Connect to others. Will you please specify or make it more specific? How can we connect with others? Yan. Sabi ni Angela dito sa ating comment section, interact with the people. You have to approach them, Sabi naman ni Jessie. And then according to Princess Nicole, I will make the first move and introduce myself to everyone. Mhm. So Mark Gabriel mentioned here, if I was invited in a birthday party, maybe I can talk to them. Yan, Mark Gabriel, agad birthday party. Okay. Making adjustment. Tama. So, actually, this is a tricky question, okay? For especially though for those who are introvert. Okay, for those introvert, so I know our student viewers, okay, you are processing this question. So, well, maybe we can start the conversation by asking a question, right? So, there are some instances that we might stutter or even hesitate to say something. Um, but asking for help could start up a good topic to talk about, right? So, yeah, introducing yourself, that's a good beginner, okay, on how can you make friends and start the conversation. So for so that means you have different strategies on how to begin a conversation. So we'll be talking about now the different communicative strategies. And what are these? Okay, what are the different strategies that we can use in beginning, in developing, and even in ending a conversation or communication? So, tutok kayo, pag-uusapan natin yan dito sa ating lesson, which will be about the communicative strategies. So, but first, what are communicative strategies? So these are plans, means, or ways of sharing information which are adopted to achieve a particular social, political, psychological, or linguistic purpose. So communicative strategies are plans, ways, or means on how can we give information. Because as much as we want communication to be successful, okay, to be purposive, to be interesting. And how to make that? By employing various strategies in communication. So, are you excited to learn one by one, okay, to get to know what this communicative strategy is? Will you please give me thumbs up or heart reactions in our comment section so that I can now unfold or expose the 7 types of communicative strategy. Okay, so hello to Alisa Calosa of San Matias National High School. Yan, thank you very much no, to the students of San Matias National High School. Napaka-supportive, and even ayan, the students, the Marians, okay, of Santa Maria National High School. Okay, here is Joe and Venus Live and Tick 11 ABM of Archimedes Rosario National High School, Santiago City. Okay, so I love your reactions. That means you are ready. So let us begin first with the first communicative strategy, and we call it nomination. Nomination. Okay, so our first strategy is nomination. So the nomination strategy is usually used at the beginning of the interaction to set the purpose of the conversation. Ayan. So the speaker tries to open a topic with the people he is talking to. So nomination is beginning the interaction. I know it is very related to our first challenge, wherein I ask you on how can you make friends, how will you start or begin a conversation, right? So, in this first strategy, it's very important, right? To begin, to initiate, okay, to start the conversation by simply opening a topic, of course, with the people you are talking with. Okay? So This strategy involves the opening of the topic with the people you are talking to again. So can I ask you, ayan, paano kayo, para kasing ano to sa conversation, tinatawag natin tong first move. How do you begin a conversation? Kanya-kanya ngang strategy. Can I know your strategy, your own strategy? How you begin a conversation? Ano mga panimula nyo so that you can have a conversation with that person? Ayan, Maya Pagat Panapon po, Sir RJ C. Calaguas. Yan, Kapampangan po yun. Yan, to my fellow Kapampangan Talaturo. Sir RJ, Tutor RJ, good afternoon. Yan. Can I ask your nomination strategy? Your specific nomination strategy, how you begin your conversation with other people. Okay, this is very exciting because may kanya-kanya tayong mga, what I mean is, mga ways, right, or means on beginning a topic. So, sabi ni Alea, greeting first. Oh yeah, pwede. So, pwedeng, good afternoon, di ba? Hello, mga ganyan. By saying hi. Tama, di ba? Ay, sakto. Online si Crush, sabi niya. Bigla, may pa-hi. Then, yun na ang start ng conversation. So, ito, let me read. Sabi ni John Lloyd Manalese. Give them a hi, then you should be able to greet them based on what exact time, just like morning, afternoon, or evening. Yeah, greetings. By saying hello. Mayroon pa bang ibang malupit na way of saying or nominating or opening the topic? Yan. Kasi halos dito, hi, hello, by saying hello, by saying how. John Carlo, sabi ni John Carlo dito, hi, do you know who is our top 1 student? May halong ano yon, may halong pride, right? By giving compliment, smile. Gaano ka-powerful ang smile to open a conversation? So you mean when you met each other, so giving smile, something like that, and yun na ang umpisa. How was your day? Yeah, Jermaine, that's right. Smile, then say hi or hello. So there are a lot of ways how we can open a conversation. So example here is mga specific lines, no? Good morning, class. How are you today? So that's the beginning of the conversation, and tuloy-tuloy na ang conversation, di ba? And you can use also questions in opening conversation. Is it raining in your area? Okay. O, ayan, gossip. Right? How was your day? No, mga patanong. Okay. Yan, may mga iba no mahilig sa pagtatanong. Minsan nga wala namang sense ng tanong para lang makausap yung taong gustong makausap. So we'll begin it with a question, right? So you have to make sure, no, as you see, these examples are used when we want to start a conversation, or the first thing we say when we want to interact with someone. Ayan. Sir Marino Di Marukot, using by non-verbal communication like smiling with them and sabay kindat. Wow, yeah, that's nice. Pwede, di ba? Smile daw, sabi ni Sir Marino, and then kikindat. Yeah, it communicates something. So, pwede nang start ng conversation. Thank you, thank you. Pwede rin, sabi ni Gia, hey, may chika ako sa'yo, bilis. Pwede yan. At tignan ko lang kung hindi sila magiging interested sa iyong chika. So now, that is nomination. I hope nomination is clear. Moving on to our second strategy, ayan, this is restriction. Is used in constraining the reaction or response within a defined set of categories. This is useful when narrowing down a listener's response to an expected set of answers. Restriction. Yan. Go, 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 Sir Alvin Lim. Thank you. Tutor Jerry, go, go, go din later. So, is used in constraining, etong restriction, restricted, limited, narrowing it down. Remember those keywords. Have you ever tried or have you ever experienced in a conversation you are somewhat restricted, limited. There are some standards, there are rules. Okay, in when you are talking or communicating with your friends, with in the school, outside the school, at your home, with your peers. So we are setting some standards, okay, rules in conversation, and we call them restriction. We call them restriction. Okay, lalo na if we are going off topic. Okay, so to prevent that, we are restricting. We are doing something, and we call that restriction because we want the communicators, okay, in the conversation to I mean to be guided by certain rules or standards in the communication process. Let me give you some examples here. So we will have 30 minutes of online discussion regarding the topic on pandemic and mental health. Okay, what is the restrictive or the restriction strategy used here? Again, I'll be reading the example. We will have 30 minutes of online discussion regarding the topic on pandemic and mental health. An additional 10 minutes will be allotted for your questions and related concerns. On what aspect na restricted or limited ang conversation in our example? Ayan, sabi ni John Lloyd Manalese, sa debate po may mga restrictions, tama, because we cannot talk no simultaneously. So there are some restrictive rules, right, or guidelines that we need to follow. Yeah, that's right. Joanne got it. Joanne Venus Live and tick that time. So of by the time given to us. So that is restriction. And there are a lot of ways on how we can give restriction on a on a conversation. On a conversation. Maliban sa time, marami pa. Okay? Will you please give me yung mga ginagawa niyong restriction when you are talking? Kahit kanino man, with your partner, kung meron man, di ba? Sana all, with your family, with your teacher. What are the some limitations or restrictions you are following when you are talking with different people? I guess there are a lot. There are a lot. Because when we are communicating, we are guided by certain standards, right? Ayan, sabi ni Adrian Alvarez, the time. But aside from time, what are the other limitations that could delimit you in the conversation? Mm-hmm. Ayan, sabi dito, when we're having, okay, a friendly bonding, bawal ang cellphone. Yeah, that's one. Pwedeng restriction yon, right? So because you want to focus on friendly talk. So because somewhat cellphone could distract your conversation. So kapag ganon, nagsaset ka ng mga bawal, hindi bawal, that we call that restriction. Yan, sabi ni Jesse James, 8 p.m. sharp, bebe time. Yan, the words na gagamitin, tama ha. So nasa restrictions lahat yan. Yan, by using po and opo and according to the level of profession. So, moving on to the third strategy is the turn taking. Turn taking. Turn taking is used to establish and sustain a productive conversation. So, turn taking is recognizing when and how to speak when it is one's turn. So, hindi lang ako makapag-move on dun sa restrictions because may mga sumasagot pa dito. Let me read it first. So, balik tayo sa restriction. So, ayan, by not saying bad words to elders, words that harmful to others, don't saying bad word, using polite words, sabi ni Carla, and don't curse, give way for those people who wants to say something. Ayan, 100 na ang grade mo sa oral. Yeah, tama. That's possible. Why not? Okay, so moving on to turn taking. Nabasa ko dito, according to Giancarlo Magliari, giving way for those who want to say something. That is right. So, turn taking, so it requires, right, each speaker to wait for the others to complete their turn talking. So this strategy can be used to avoid participants talking over one another that may cause conflicts, di ba? Nakakairita ang sabay-sabay na nagsasalita. So, a strategy is to give, okay, each other a turn to speak para maging peaceful and harmonious ang communication. And aside from that, turn taking is also important to give chance to others, okay, to hear their side, because maybe that's a conversation. In a conversation, there must be no monopoly of idea. What do we mean? What do I mean when I say monopoly? Monopoly means parang dinodominate mo ang conversation, ikaw na lang palagi ang nagsasalita, and it's a no-no. Okay? You have to give um, a chance for or opportunity for others to speak. Now, can I have your mga linyahan nyo, your lines? How can you make sure, or how can you give opportunity or chance to others for them to speak? Okay, what are your lines? What do you do? What do you say? So that the other person, okay, inside the conversation will now then speak. Sige? So, sabi ni Jesse James dito, pag may nagsasalita, wag munang sumabay. Tama, tama. That's correct. That's correct. Mm-hmm. How about the others? How do you give, okay, the yan, sabi ni Joneth Balubar, now, it's your turn to ask questions. Yan, napakagandang strategy nun. So sila na magsasalita. Carla, what is your opinion? That's correct. Ito, pakinggan natin itong sinabi ni Daniel Trinidad. Salita ka naman, mapapanis laway mo niyan. Di ba? Ayan. So, Giancarlo, ask them what their thoughts about your topic. So, it's your time to shine, sabi ni Marvin. So, Nicole, ayan, pakinggan nyo, basahin nyo itong kay Nicole Abestado. O, tapos na ako mag-chismis. Ikaw naman, spill the thesis. What do you think? Di ba? Guys, wait siya muna ang pag-anuhin natin. May idea siya na maibibigay. Galing, galing nyo talaga. It's your time to shine. Ayan. Time to shine. Di ba? Parang sila ata yun ng Mobile Legend. Nice observation. Ayan. And marami pang iba. Marami pang iba. Hello po sa ating, I think the director, I don't know if may ability siya or na tanggalin itong ating, I don't know, itong nagko-comment who keep on copy-pasting some comments here. Jennifer Giffer, sa backstage natin, baka pwede nating kasi natatabunan yung mga comments ng mga students natin. Okay? So, thank you. Baka pwede siyang i-remove. Now, Gia Manansala, hindi naman masamang magbigay ng opinion. Kaya push na yan, Bes. It's your turn na. Diba? Nakaka-motivate ang inyong mga turn-taking strategy. So, at least, now you now know what is turn-taking. So, example, since we're in the online, no, I know you're used to Google Meet. Okay? You're used to in using Google Meet. So, makabago tong example ko. If you want to say something, you will be clicking the raise hand button. Okay? And can I please add something to the discussion? And you'll be now, it's your turn to speak. Ayan, sabi ni Brian, kayo naman, marami na akong tong. So, yan. A lot of strategies to turn taking. Next tayo. Number 4, or the fourth strategy, communicative strategy, is topic control. Is a communicative strategy used in keeping the conversation going by asking questions that require a response from the listener. So topic control is staying on the topic. Kaya nga control, we mean here that we are staying on a particular topic. We want to control it, dito lang tayo, nakafocus. So that is basically topic control. Or shall I say, there are in the topic control, it also allows, okay, the other participant to take turns, contribute ideas, and continue the conversation. Because in the topic control, the idea here is we want the topic, okay, to be to continue to flow. Okay, the ideas of the communicators to flow and maging mas makabuluhan yung topic. That's why we are doing this topic control. So can I ask you, how do you control topics in a conversation? How do you control topics in a conversation? So I want to read my example here. So, ayan. Example, Arlene is my student, and I'll be saying this to her. That was an excellent point, Arlene. How about the rest of the class? You may put your responses on the Jamboard link found on the chat box, or you may simply click the raise hand button and share your thoughts. Probably this is my strategy so that the conversation will flow smoothly, okay, will flow easily, and hindi siya papatid-patid. At um, will never be changing topic. So according to Jesse James, let's go back to the topic. Yeah. So that is topic control. So in the topic control is achieved collaboratively, regardless of the formality or informality of the context. So this means when the topic is initiated, it should be collectively developed by avoiding unnecessary interruptions, no interruptions, and topic shifts. So you can actively involve in the conversation without overly dominating it by using minimal responses. Okay, ako kapag, halimbawa, yung kausap ko para ituloy-tuloy niya yung sinasabi niya, alright? So I am saying yes, yeah. And also nodding. Okay. Ayan. So that the person whom we are talking with will continue, will go on, and the topic will be, and the conversation is controlled. So those are some strategies, diba? By nodding, by saying go on, okay, and even yes. So strategy ito, just maging tuloy-tuloy lang, okay, ang ating conversation, and we call this topic control. And going to the fifth strategy, kabaliktaran, okay? The opposite of topic control, which is topic shifting. So the topic shifting is defined as introducing a new topic followed by the continuation of that topic. So topic control, we want the topic to stay there, okay? The conversation to smoothly flow. But in the topic shift, there are times that we need to move from one topic to another. And can I know those reasons why there is on our daily conversation, why do we need to shift topics? Okay? Why? So I'll be reading your responses in our comment section. So topic shifting is a strategy that works best when there is a follow through so that a new topic continues to be discussed, right? So when shifting from one topic to another, you must be very intuitive. You have to make sure that the previous topic was nurtured enough to generate adequate views. Sige, can I have the others? So, hello to RJ Dayag of from Angadanan West District. So, hashtag Arbilin Angadan, hashtag Empowering Mind Future Building. So, good afternoon. So, how do you, why there's a need to do topic shifting in a conversation? Yeah, to To get more knowledge, according to Luigi, to get more knowledge and information that we're all using in the future. Yeah, that's right. So these are some, yeah, my example here. Okay. By the way, in addition to what I have already mentioned, it is dangerous, okay, to go out, especially that the Delta COVID-19 variant is here. But even if we practice physical distancing, we should not stop socialize with our friends and family members via phone calls or social media applications. So what's the keyword here? The keyword there, by the way. So meaning you're talking, and you're talking to your research project, and then after talking to that research project, you inject another topic by saying, by the way, right? Oh, in addition to what I've already mentioned. So there's a movement from one topic to another, and we call that topic shifting. Okay? Is topic shifting clear to you, our dear student viewers? Please give me a thumbs up or any reaction so that I can know if I should move on or not. Let's proceed to the next strategy, repair. Repair. Pag sinabi nating repair, ano kaagad ang pumapasok sa isipan nyo? Repair. Okay? Repair. So repair in communicative strategy, as a communicative strategy, it refers to overcoming communication breakdown to send more comprehensible messages. Okay? So, for example, if everybody in the conversation seems to talk at the same time, ayan. So we are doing repair. Yeah, natatawa ako, no? I'm very amazed and um, experiencing good vibes by just reading your comments. Thank you. Pag-aayos, sabi ni Luigi. Yeah. Bakit? Pwede bang gumulo ang communication? Bakit kailangan may pag-aayos? Yeah, that's right. So, yan, hello to Nathaniel. Okay, Marilia. So, good afternoon. Happy viewing. So, repair. So, this is solving communication problem. Why there are communication problems again? Because of why there are miscommunication, why communication breakdown happens. Because of what? Because of barriers, right? Because of some uncontrollable and controllable barriers. So repair will go here when you're experiencing problem in communication. Like for example, okay, if everybody in the conversation seems to talk at the same time. Yan. So lahat nagsasalita. Oh, that's problematic. You need to do something. You need to do some repair. And what repair strategy can you suggest on that situation? Everyone in the conversation is talking simultaneously. Okay? They seem to talk at the same time. So how can you repair that? How can you solve that? How? By giving way and appreciate others' initiative to set the conversation back to its topic. Okay, you may say, can we talk one at a time, please? Something like that. Diba? Okay? Isa-isa lang po dapat. Tama, sabi ni John Lloyd. Okay? So, repair is basically solving a problem, solving a communication problem. When there's a problem in the communication, kapag inatake tayo ng barrier, and you need to do something. At ang tawag doon in solving that problem, that communication problem, is repair. So, be good, okay? Be excellent in repairing communicative or in repairing communication. So that maging tuloy-tuloy ang ating conversation. So, and the last strategy, class, we're on the last. This is termination. Since this is the last, maybe this is also the last part of the conversation. And we call this strategy termination. Okay, in the workplace, pag sinabihan ka na, you're terminated. Diba? Or have you watched the movie The Terminator? Okay, what is the idea? Okay, what's the idea which is common on those two things? So what is termination? So what is termination? So it refers to the use of, it could be verbal and non-verbal, or it could be both. Okay, for what reason? For what reason? To end the conversation. To end the conversation. Terminate. Okay, to end, to stop the conversation. Diba? If we know how to open, how to do nomination, right? To do nomination, we should also know how to end it by using termination strategy, by ending or terminating, or okay, putting it, okay, putting the conversation into end. So will you please share in our comment section, what are your termination strategies? Anong mga linyahan nyo? What do you say? What do you do to signify that it is now the end of the conversation? Okay. So Carl Yabut says, okay, goodbye. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Saying goodbye is definitely, that's very obvious. End of a conversation. Ayan. Teacher naman ang treatment ni Princess. That's all for today. See you again tomorrow. That's all for today, class. See you again tomorrow. Rosel, salamat sa susunod ulit. Mm-mm. Ayan, Josephine, nag-share siya ng about sa communicative strategy na termination niya. Ending the interaction through verbal and non-verbal messages. Goodbye. Then, sabi ni Alea, lean back. Di ba? Ayan, ang sweet ng kay Abigail, ng pa-termination ni Abigail. Take care. Okay, goodbye. See you soon. Sabi naman ni Jesse James. Have a nice day, Jolly Ann. And Adrian Alvarez, ang kanyang termination strategy naman is, thank you for listening. See you tomorrow. Okay. Or I just stop them in their back and waving my hand as a goodbye. Sorry, I have to go. Sabi ni Kim Joy Lumandas. Thank you later. Sorry. Talk to you later because I hate goodbyes. That's nice, John Lloyd. Okay, and there are a lot of ways on how we can end the conversation. And we call this strategy termination. Oh, example here. Thank you. Okay, all done. See you later on our following online meeting schedule. And there are a lot of ways on how we can end the conversation. Remember the term termination. So, yes, we're done. And don't forget, and let us all remember, the 7 types of communicative strategy. First is nomination, opening the topic. Second, restriction, limiting, okay, setting standards during the conversation. Third one is the turn taking, giving others the chance to speak, the opportunity to speak. Next is topic control, limiting the topic, okay, staying or focusing on our topic. Next, topic shifting, moving from one topic to another. Next, if there's a problem in the communication or in the conversation, you need to do some repair. And lastly, if you know how to open a topic, you should know how to end it. And we call it termination. So, palakpakan nyo ang inyong mga sarili for having our discussion about the types of communicative strategy. So, actually, I would like to, supposedly we will be having a tandem with Tutor Nova today, but then she has a very important matter to attend today. So I know she is with us in the backstage, okay, watching all their comments and monitoring us. So hello there, Tutor Nova. So let's have this learning kumustahan, a new segment. I would like to know, okay, kumusta ang inyong learning by answering this short quiz. So hello to Sir Rupert Balingit. All right. So identify the communicative strategy used in each item. Napakadali. Identify if it is nomination down to termination. Are you ready? Let us begin. The first line is, or statement is, I guess it would be better if we speak one at a time. I guess it would be better if we speak one at a time. Answer is, okay, you got it. This is turn taking because you want them to speak one at a time. Next. Number 2. Have you heard about the news this morning? Have you heard about the news this morning? This is amazing. This is nomination. Okay, opening a topic, you can ask, okay, begin a conversation by asking question. Next, number 3. Please put number no on your answer so that I could check also. Number 3 is, this time I will talk about the effects of mining. This time I will talk about the effects of mining. Nomination, restriction, topic control, topic shifting, termination, repair. What's the answer? Oh, the keyword is this time. So that means it is, yeah, Nicole Abistado. This is topic shifting because maybe I'm talking to, I'm using a topic, and then this time I will talk about the effects of mining. That's topic shifting. Number 4. I'm so sorry, but I really need to leave now. I'm so sorry, but I really need to leave now. Napaka-obvious. This is ending the conversation. And termination. Okay, ang galing. Number 5, and I think this is the last. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? This is, magandang ano rin to. This is, the 5th is, hey, how are you? This is, to open a topic, you nominate, you do nomination. So that's it. So what is your score? Please share in our comment section. So congratulations, everyone, and give yourselves virtual clap. So congratulations. I hope you learned a lot. So it's already time, but then there are no goodbyes because we'll be seeing each other again next week for another lesson. So did you enjoy our session today, senior high school learners? I do hope that you learned a lot from your learning adventures. So please tune in again next week. Same time, same day, okay, for another learning journey in oral communication in context. Again, this is Tutor Alvin. Always remember to be the best in oral communication in context. Till then, happy learning!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!